Thank you. Most people in the financial world and crypto world were shocked when H.R. 770, the Financial Innovation Protection Act, was passed by Congress. The way we do business will change because of this law. EXRP, BlackRock's iShares XRP ETF, is one of the most awaited crypto ETF launches in history. There is a big part of this bill that will mess it up. Lawyers or businesses can't own more than 15% of shares in any digital asset exchange traded fund ETF. This is what the law says. BlackRock has been working hard to take over the XRP ETF market. This is a straight blow to them. This is a very important thing. BlackRock will either have to change how they apply for the ETF or give up on their plan altogether. As a defender of individual rights, Congress has made a name for itself by going after the monopoly power of big asset managers to protect small investors and keep the ETF market competitive. The bill makes its meaning clear. One part of H.R. 770 stood out to me as I read it. It says that no money manager or single company can own more than 15% of any digital asset exchange. Swapped fund. BlackRock, which is in charge of assets worth trillions of dollars, can't really take over the crypto ETF market like they can with other financial goods because of this rule. This is a very important step in the fight against market concentration. In the past few years, people have become much more worried about how powerful wealth managers are. Some people say that letting one player run the market could lead to unfair deals, fewer new ideas, and in the long run, losses for regular buyers. The crypto market needs to stay open, fair, and allow people to trade freely, with this law and on their own. It's not just talk about regulations. It scares people to think that a few big companies could take over the money markets if nothing is done. It is well known that BlackRock is the best bank for established customers. They have a lot of power over the world markets because they are in charge of assets worth more than $10 trillion. A lot of people think that their IIRP ETF, which would let all kinds of people invest in XRP, will create a huge market for the token. But if since Rocket held most of the shares, it could stop other businesses from competing and take control of the XRP ledger environment. This might go against the freedom ideas that blockchain technology was created on. The people in Congress knew this was a risk, so they chose to move early with H.R. 770. It is important to know that this law does not completely ban the XRP ETF or any other crypto ETFs. The real reason for it is to fight monopolistic power, which makes the market more varied. Congress isn't really against the ETF. They don't want BlackRock to run the whole ETF. This change is really important. With a 15% cap on power, the bill lets more than one company make XRP ETFs that compete with each other. In turn, this helps keep the temperature healthy and fair. In fact, this could lead to a rush of new ETFs from asset managers who want to get into the market. A lot more people would want to buy XRP after this. In general, buyers should get ready for a market where no single company has too much power and where the advantages of being separate are still present. Investors see this as, without a doubt, good news. It makes people more willing to spend and gives them more cash. People would want to buy XRP ETFs if there were a lot of them out there because they would be competing for users' money and attention. The news and small investors will pay more attention to ETFs when there are more of them. The cost of XRP could rise a great deal as more people and companies want it. Analysts already believe that XRP's price could hit new all-time highs because there are too many ETFs on the market. BlackRock isn't, though. I'm going to take this easy. Insiders say that BlackRock's lawyers are about to file a very important lawsuit against the U.S. government that will question whether H.R. 70 is legal. They say the rule wrongly targets their way of doing business and stops free market competition. This lets a public court case happen that might really alter how crypto is controlled in the U.S. The case might go on for months or even years, but the market will notice right away what's going on. People will remember this fight for a long time. On crypto ETFs and XRP, traders should keep a close eye on how things progress. This fight is about more than just an ETF. It's a fight for the heart and soul of the financial markets. One side has a big established player that wants to get stronger and make as much money as possible. On the other hand, there is a part of the government that stands up for small companies, competition, and decentralization. Not just the future of XRP, but also the future of all coins will depend on how this case turns out. To put it another way, will the U.S. let big companies run crypto investment products, or will it make sure there are rules that make the market less centralized and more competitive? This play in the law and the government is happening right now, and everyone who invests in crypto should read that story. Take a look at the market as a whole. The passing of House Resolution 7070 also shows that Congress is doing more than just taking enforcement moves to regulate crypto. This law really shows that lawmakers are starting to understand the unique issues that digital assets bring up and are now making laws to fix them. deal with issues before they happen. There was a lot of fear and doubt in the market before because of the legal confusion. But this new law makes things clear. With this system, there is a good mix of new ideas and safety. This means that a lot of people can help crypto investment products grow without making them too centralized. People who own XRP have never been in more danger. A lot of new ETFs that are good for XRP are likely to come out now that BlackRock may be losing its power. The need, the supply, and all of the prices could go up because of this. But it also means that people in the area need to be careful. It will be very important to be able to control and decentralize the XRP system as more big traders enter the market. People will pay more attention to the health of the network, its validation methods, and its ways of running things. As XRP grows in popularity, buyers and people who make it need to work together to make sure it stays true to its core values. Also, don't forget that rules can be both good and bad. Laws like HR 770 are meant to protect buyers and keep markets fair. They make things harder, though. To deal with these changing rules, people in the market need to stay up to date and adaptable. Recently, there have been big changes in the laws and politics that can have a big impact on the prices of goods and how the market works. It's important to be engaged in this new world if you want to do well. Finally, the passing of House Resolution 7070, also known as the Financial Innovation Protection Act, is a big turning point in the history of how crypto ETFs are regulated. The U.S. Congress has taken A. The amount of power that one organization can have over a digital asset ETF is limited. This is a strong stand against monopolization and in favor of independence. It will be harder for companies like BlackRock to compete with XRP ETFs because of this. Other companies may be able to get into the market more easily as a result. When it comes to cryptocurrencies, now is a very important time for people who own XRP and are interested in them. It will be important to stay informed and active as the court cases and market responses go on. Now is the time for the real fight for the future of crypto trading goods. Got going. Each choice law and court case will change the next part of digital banking. Don't close your eyes yet because the story isn't over yet. There is a lot of attention from Congress. BlackRock's lawyers are already making plans for what they will do next. And everyone in the XRP community is getting ready for what could be the most important crypto event ever. That's it for now. The next few months will be very important for anyone who wants to know about the future of money. Please remember that I'm not a licensed money manager. The information in these movies is only there to make you laugh. If someone wants to make a financial choice, I always tell them to do their research and talk to pros first. Thanks for hearing. If you liked the video, don't forget to click follow and thumbs up. Also, make sure that the alerts are turned on so that you know right away when I post. Oh,